Hello everybody, this is Phony Bob and welcome to race number 15 of the 2020-21 NROL Goldfish Truck Series season. This is the Hyundai Rotem 250 at the Armory Digital Super Speedway. You know, this truck series has actually been a number of super speedway races in this season, and we come to yet another super speedway, and it's the Armory Digital Super Speedway. And this is an interesting track because the truck series hasn't been here for a little while. However, the Cup series and Siemens Nash series did come here last season. However, they will not be racing here this season. This year, it's going to be all to the truck series. So, we've seen a number of back-to-back races, number of stuff going on for the championship, number of stuff going on for in the races. What we're going to see today, I have absolutely no idea, but let's give you the circuit for this one and find out. Alright, starting the pole for this one is Decker DeLillo, long time. Second is Chase Dunbar. Third is Austin Hill. Fourth is Marshall Burrow. Fifth is Paul Jackson. Sixth is Chandler Smith. Seventh is Stuart Friesen. Eighth is Adam Garcia. Ninth is Zane Smith. 10th is Brett Moffitt. 11th is Isaac Nordic. 12th is Christian Broadcast. 13th is Matt Crafton. 14th is Mitchell Collins. 15th is Todd Gillen. 16th is Cody Cleveland. 17th is Todd Ankrum. 18th is Grant Finger. 19th is Brett Bellassard. 20th is Derek Krause. 21st is John Nemechek. 22nd is Johnny Sauter. 23rd is Christian Eckes. 24th is Sheldon Creed. 25th is William Seaman. 26th is Galen Nani. 27th is Logan Cole. 28th is Ben Rose. 29th is Tad Majeski. 30th is Spencer Davis. 31st is Carson Osavar. 32nd is Justin Haley. 33rd is Spencer Boyd. 34th is David Gillen. 35th is Tate Fogelman. 36th is Tanner Gray. 37th is Austin Witzel. 38th is Tyler Decker. 39th is Jordan Anderson. 40th is Brandon Poole. 41st is Corbin Forrester. And 42nd is Jennifer Jo Cobb. Yeah, I've been a little while since Jennifer Jo Cobb has been on the truck, but she is back today. And also, you may have noticed there is a new truck on the block. Well, I say new truck. David Reagan. Yeah, so for the rest of the season, occasionally DJ Crossley will be putting a second truck on the racetrack in the form number 17, and today that is being driven by David Gillen, who is running his first truck race in quite a long time, actually. In fact, I think this is the first time that David Gillen's been in a truck since 2006. But David Gillen, I guess, you know, his race career has been a bit all over the place. Truck's already going fast. 106. Yeah, okay. Truck's going very fast on the exit pit road. I promise you the race hasn't actually started yet. They're just going very fast on pit road for some reason. And since this is Super Speedway, that's actually going to be the only time that we're going to see them on pit road for today. Unless, of course, there is a crash for damage. So crash damage is the only reason that these guys are going to be pitting today. Otherwise, it's going to be flag-to-flag racing all on the track. And the reason why we don't actually have, like, mid-race pit stops for service in these Super Speedway races is because it splits up the pack and makes the racing a little bit less climatic. So for here, for the Super Speedways, you know, that's why tire wear isn't a thing and fuses isn't a thing either. Drivers can just go the whole entire race from green to checkered without having to make a pit stop. Unless, of course, they get involved into an accident, in which case then they have to take a stop to fix any crash damage. With that in mind, however, the truck series is on at the Armory Digital Super Speedway. We're going super speed racing today. In just a moment, as we are about to get the green flag. Any moment now. Alright. And here we go. Green flag is in there for the Hyundai Rotem 250 at the Armory Digital Super Speedway. Zach DeLillo, well, as per usual, someone's going to get a jump here, but before the field is pretty stuck together. Stuart Friesen now going low. And one thing about Armory Digital Speedway, it is a pretty wide racetrack, so you might see, well, yeah, you're already seeing a 3 wide action throughout the whole field. Yeah, I usually just see 2 wide action, and it's pretty bit rare to see 3 wide action, but Armory Digital Super Speedway, very wide racetrack. There's a lot of room to make moves, and as you see, the driver's already using every single inch of this racetrack to their advantage. And Doug DeLillo now in a side-by-side battle with Chase Dunbar. Battle for the lead. Chase Dunbar going to lead this lap. Here comes Stuart Friesen trying to get to his inside though. I might see some 3-1 action for the lead in a little bit here. For the moment though, Zachary DeLillo doing a pretty good job at holding this lead. At least for now he is. Chase Dunbar though, he's also got a bit of a run on the high line. Right now it's actually a pretty close fight between Zachary DeLillo and Chase Dunbar. No one really has an advantage. Although Stuart Friesen actually still trying to get around Zachary DeLillo, but at the same time he's having to help out Zachary DeLillo if he doesn't want to fall back a little bit. Although here comes some guys in the very bottom lane trying to make the bottom lane work. Tyler Ankrum with a bit of pushing from Matt Crafton. Not quite gonna work though, and here we go, almost 4 wide. Stuff is occurring. Now usually at these super speedway races, you'd see the leader, you know, he can have the lead, but then they lose the lead after a little bit due to the conveyor belt thing that you see at these super speedways. However, here at Armory, that seems to be a little bit different. Now, of course, this is a super speedway like Orlando, Daytona, Talladega, and the Law, where you just full throttle throughout the whole entire thing. However, most tracks, you know, like I mentioned about the conveyor belt thing, that's what you see. Here, however, not so much. Zach DeLillo and Chase Dunbar after 3 laps are still running first and second. That being said, however, there's been a lot of jockeying for position behind these guys. Chase Dunbar, they're going to lead this lap, only by a little bit though. And various drivers on the inside lane trying to keep up, but it seems to be a bit difficult. That being said, however, I'm quite impressed with Zachary DeLillo here. He's led a lot of these laps. I don't think he has a W yet this season, though. Well, there's a first time for everything. Here's Isaac Nordic, though. At long last, the bottom lane is coming into effect. And now we are 3 lanes wide here at the Armory Speedway. 4 wide just behind, as Tyler Ankrum with quite the move on the bottom lane. But Isaac Nordic now out in front. Stuart Friesen trying to provide a little bit of help, as well as a 3 wide for second. The field will begin to split up a little bit. Marshall Burrow, though, with a run, trying to make it 4 wide for second. Pretty dangerous maneuver. I'm surprised there hasn't been a crash yet. Yeah, 5 laps in, no caution. Man, Marshall Burrow, though, probably not the best lead to go all the way up bottom lane. He's pretty much all by himself. Yeah, he's falling back a little bit. Makes sense considering the assault he was attempting. Oh, and I hear some scraping of the wall. I'm not sure if that's going to lead to a caution, though, but if it does, we'll watch the race back flying here as Stuart Friesen now trying to get around Isaac Nordic. It looks like there is no caution. We are still green. And Stuart Friesen in front now. That field was a bit stuck at the start of this race, but we are now seeing various drivers lead this race. Stuart Friesen, the 3rd guy to lead a lap, I think. And here is Chase Dunbar, though, who was just battling side by side with Zach DeLillo, now battling side by side with Stuart Friesen. And there we go! That's the accident. There we go. Caution is out. But now the raceback's line is on. Raceback's line is on as Zane Smith goes all the way to the bottom lane. Whoops. Zane Smith, who won a couple races ago at Denver. But it looks like Stuart Friesen, who's already a one-time winner this season, is going to win the race back to the line. Then we're going to try to challenge him, though. Tyler Ankrum's still on the low line. Brett Moffitt going very low. They're going 4 wide for second. And there's a bit of a run on the high line, but it is Stuart Friesen who's going to win the race back to the line. And we are now slowing down under caution. Well, we made it this far. Made it longer than I was expecting under green flag conditions, but There you go. Anyway, so with that in mind, let's now see what brought this caution. You saw it, a little bit of a glimpse of it back there, but now we need to see it in full thingies. So it looks like it happened on the front straightaway, involving Rafael Lassard, and Logan Cole got into it as well. I think it initially started out. Oh no, it started out with Adam Garcia. Let's actually see what happened from the helicopter camera, from Adam Garcia's view, because it started with him. So if we go back a little bit. So Adam Garcia, he's just there doing his thing. He's going full wide, but then he gets into it with Christian Edquez. Yeah, they make contact, and then there's just no saving it from there. They make contact, hit the outside wall. Rafael Lassard as well gets into it with a domino effect, and Logan Cole getting into it as well. Although, ironically, the two guys that initially started this crash actually made up pretty well. They're still going, but in that process, they've taken out Rafael Lassard, who's now going for a spin. So he got taken out, then you get to the Logan Cole, and then there's just no saving from there. Otherwise, going to involve William Seaman, involved Cody Quigley, and Nally Decker, and Logan Cole going for a spin. And a lot of the back markers actually involved in this one, but there's Cody Quigley, who's one of the guys having points. But now driver stuck on the bottom lane. Here's Corbin Forrester trying to get back onto the racetrack, but ultimately, just Nally involved as well. But ultimately, it is, yeah, ultimately it is thingy. But now you've got a couple of DGR Crossley, yeah. Wow, how about that? Both of the Crossley trucks are now stuck together. Can't move. Yeah, the banking here is very high, so if you get stuck in the bottom lane, you're likely going to be stuck there until someone can get you out of there. So look at that from Logan Cole's view, if you know what I mean. If I can find him. So he hit the outside wall, and then he gets hit by Rafael Lassard, who got hit by Nally Decker. And Nally Decker also goes for a tumble after being hit by Corbin Forrester. Wow. Tandem rolling. Okay, well, they're both going to land back on their feet, but that doesn't really matter because now their day is likely over. Meanwhile, I got Corbin Forrester and Rafael Lassard also trying to make their way back into the racetrack, but now they're mistook by Justin Haley. Yeah, Corbin Forrester's going to go back to pit road. In fact, decent amount of trucks now on pit road due to that accident. And Rafael Lassard, though, he's freed himself up. But caution is out for the first time. So, line them up and go again in a couple minutes. I gotta give these guys credit though. I'm crediting AIs, but we won't talk about that. For going this far without crashing. But ultimately, there was gonna be a crash sooner or later. You know, these truck guys, they usually at least have one kind of crash whenever we go to these super speedway races. I'm thinking about 7 trucks. So of course no pit stop's gonna be a thing, so I guess it'll be interesting to see who of the broken trucks actually comes back out. Might be no, Lassard is coming back onto the pit road here. Yeah, he's gonna have to get a bit of no, he's just gonna go straight to the garage. Okay then. As for everyone else, however, it might be over, and oh man, bit of a team killer for DGR Crossley. Both the Cross trucks likely out of this race. Wow. So in the first time that DGR Crossley fields 2 trucks, both of them are now out of this race in less than 10 laps. Like though everyone is okay. No, we have not formed up. So there's now 33 trucks. No, 31 trucks as the grid is updated. 31 trucks still remaining in this race, so we've lost about 10 trucks from that accident. And most of them are still here on pit road and trying to actually get back onto the track, but we won't focus on the guys too much. We're just go straight back to the action. Oh, light's still out though. Okay, I guess we're gonna wait another lap to go green. Okay, now we're going green. Alright, lights are out. We will be going green next time by. Okay. Here's some of the trucks that got involved in the accident. At least a few of them. You got Cody Quiveland and the two DGR Crawley trucks. Interesting. So, the Crawley trucks, we thought that they were done, but no. The Crawley trucks are still alive, and they will continue this race. Now, I guess it's worth mentioning that number 17 truck, that truck is not running for points. So David Gilland, he's not actually going to be scoring any points from this race. He's actually running a couple races. This is only the first of a couple, first of a couple races. So, he won't be scoring any points from this race. That is a non-points truck. Let's see, as for the other guys, though, you've got Christian Ecker, who's still trying to get it back onto the track. William Seaman, who might be coming back on the track in a minute. They're just right now giving him some tires, so... William Seaman, he might be back on in a minute as Christian Ecker has tried to get off the road, but... yeah, these guys might be on the road for a little while. Okay, well, I've got the top 31 drivers who still might win this race, and then you have the 3 trucks on the bottom here who, in theory, could at least get back on the lead lap. But, you know, with how bruised they are now, that might be a bit difficult, but we'll see if they still have enough speed to keep up with the leaders. So this will definitely be interesting. So, with that in mind, green flag back in the air. Bottom lane actually gets off to a pretty good start. Now, they are actually quite a few laps down. So, it turns out them actually winning today, or getting a good points today, not really in the question anymore. But, well, at least they'll still be able to finish, so I guess that's still something. And here's Chase Dunbar now with a run on Stuart Friesen. And you also have Zane Smith falling behind him as well. And Zane Smith now going to the bottom lane. Kenny Gurry actually starting to hold up these trucks a little bit. In fact, I don't even know what these DGR guys are up to now. Chase Dunbar with the speed on the high lane indeed. Also with Zane Smith still. A couple of Chevy trucks working together. And Chase Dunbar was still who has still not yet won a race this year. Looking for his first. Here's Austin Hill going low as well. And he's now up to the front. Christian Vargas getting close. Oh, Chase Dunbar scraping the outside wall. That's not good. That's Austin Hill. It's Austin Hill in the front. Here comes some more guys. Chandler Smith working his way up to the front. Chandler Smith, part-time driver for KBM. Still looking for his first win of the year. And Matt Crafton quietly getting up here as well. But here comes Stuart Friesen going after Austin Hill. Now the Toyotas have begun to take over this race. But at the moment, Austin Hill, your leader, but now, for a second, as he's now losing out a little bit, as Stuart Friesen and Chandler Smith starting to work with each other a little bit. And Stuart Friesen going to lead this lap. And here comes Chandler Smith and Austin Hill scraping the wall. That's going to cost him a lot of momentum. Now Christian Vargas going pretty low here. And he goes very low to the point where he's in the lead. And here comes Austin Wayne Self. Austin Wayne Self, a driver that I haven't talked about much this season. Yep, he's one of those guys. I've said that a lot this year. Trying to make his way up to the pack. And now 3 wide action is occurring. And now we're going 3 wide for the lead. As Christian Vargas going all the way up to the front. Meanwhile, here comes Austin Wayne Self. A driver who isn't usually up front. And is really trying to have a good point today. Oh, but Christian Vargas, though, is on the high line. That's allowing Jacob DeLillo and Marshall Burrell. 3 wide. Chase Dunbar, or Christian Vargas leads this lap. But it's very close competition. And here's Marshall Burrell up to the front. Carson Osavar, he was on the bottom for a minute. Field though, starting to file out. Someone must have slowed up a little bit. Not sure why. There's no lap traffic for miles. So Zach DeLillo now dueling with Marshall Burrell. He's gonna lead to the line though. And Zach DeLillo gonna lead this one. This race though might come down to the wire though. Marshall Burrell up in front. Here is Chandler Smith. And Chandler Smith now going for it. Now here's someone else we haven't mentioned much. Spencer Boyd. Here he is trying to shoot for the front. And Marshall Burrell is scraping the wall. And Spencer Boyd is up to the front. Here comes Isaac Nordic. Could we see an underdog win today? As Nordic going to the front now. With a push from Marshall Bro. Also a little bit of push from Carson Hocevar. Hocevar, young driver. He actually made his first start of the season not too long ago at Denver. It's been a couple weeks since then now, but Carson Hocevar up the front, and yeah, excuse me for confusing with Dawson Cram. That's a guy who hasn't raced in a while. Anyways, Carson Hocevar, the one that's actually driving today, up in front, although he's not going to lead a lap. Unless he can beat Stuart Friesen. No, Stuart Friesen up to the front, and here is Derek Kraus. Derek Kraus, someone you would probably expect to be up here because he won the first Super Speedway race of the season back at Pensacola. Be quite fitting if he got his second win of the season on the same type of track that he got his first win of the season at. And we've seen that a couple times this season now in the other series. You know, a driver getting 2 wins at 2 tracks that are very similar. Now, of course, you also have guys that have won races at very different tracks, but that's another story. And now, Derek Kraus, though, getting a bit sandwiched here by Galen Downey and Stuart Friesen. Here comes Grant Enfinger. And John Hunter Nemechek as well. A couple guys that are running pretty high in the point standings. Grant Enfinger was even the points leader at one point. Still might be. I'm going to check the points thingy in a little while, but yeah, speaking of which, might want to keep an eye on those who are high in points because we're not far away from the playoffs now. Oops. And various things going on now. Here is John Hunter Nemechek to the front. And John Hunter Nemechek, who surprisingly hasn't led very many laps this season, he's going to lead one today. And by the way, 4 laps to go. This is where we start eliminating who could win this race. And we have a slow truck. Slow truck not too far away. We may or may not catch up to them in the next few laps. Pretty late in the going for that to happen though. Four laps to go at Armory Digital Super Speedway in Seattle, Washington. Cease Dunbar has the lead now, but hey, yeah, Cease Dunbar led the lap, but he's gonna hold it here. Here comes Spencer Boyd. Who is going to win? Yeah, we're catching up to that truck pretty quickly. Chances are we're going to catch up to him soon, and that truck is Jennifer Jo Cobb, who is actually the last truck on the lead lap. She must have fallen out of the draft at one point and could never recover. So Jennifer Jo Cobb, the last truck on the lead lap, about to get lapped. 3 laps to go. Spencer Boyd leads this lap. Well, the few laps he's led in his whole career. And Zachary DeLillo up to the front. And here we go, nearing Jennifer Jo Cobb. Jennifer Jo Cobb might have to pick up a bit of speed, though. She's not actually going too slowly. But she is going to hold up the top lane for a little bit. Now, Jennifer Jo Cobb, she only lost the draft So she's not actually gonna fall back too much, but like I said, she's gonna hold up the top line a little bit. He's gonna cause Spencer Boy to go a bit slow. Now here's Grant Enfinger. Enfinger. Losing a little bit of speed though. 2 laps to go. Zachary DeLillo in the lead. Right off end of Galen Downey though. But Galen Downey though going to his inside. Who's gonna do it though? There goes Grant Enfinger with a move to the inside. Here comes Christian Vargas, everyone knows. We're almost at the flag. And here we go, white flag, warm up to go at the Armadillo Super Speedway, and Grant Enfinger has them behind him for now. And here comes Christian Vargas, who already has a win of the season, trying to go for win number 2 with a push from Matt Crafton though. Yeah, Christian Vargas has to defend off a couple of Thor Sport trucks. But Christian Vargas still has to officially pass Grant Enfinger. And here we go, side by side coming out of the final corner. And Christian Vargas has them behind him. And it looks like no one will be able to get a run unless Grant Enfinger get a bit of a run. But it's going to be Christian Vargas who holds them off. And Christian Vargas with win number 2 of the season in the Hyundai Rotem 250 at the Armory Digital Super Speedway. Very good stuff. Close finish as well. Now that was kind of expected, but the fact that happened was pretty cool. Big point save for all the underdogs. Some drivers can take an extra lap around here though. However, Christian Vargas, he is victorious once again. And will join a small list of drivers who have won multiple races in the season. So with that in mind, Christian Vargas comes on with the win. Grant Enfinger in second, Isaac Nordic third, Matt Crafton in fourth, Galen Downey fifth, Zachary DeLillo sixth, Tyler Ancrum seventh, Brendan Poole eighth, Marshall Brown ninth, Spencer Boyd 10th, Carson Osavar 11th, Derek Cross 12th, Spencer Davis 13th, Stuart Friesen 14th, Todd Gillen 15th, John Jimenchek 16th, Chandler Smith 17th, Chase Dunbar 18th, Paul Jackson 19th, M. Garcia 20th, Ben Rose 21st, James Smith 22nd, Sheldon Creed 23rd, Johnny Starr 24th, Mitchell Collins 25th, Tommy Jesse 26th, Brett Malva 27th, Austin Wentz up 28th, Jordan Anderson 29th, Austin Hill 30th, Jennifer Joe Cup 31st, Danny Gray 32nd, David Regan 33rd, Cody Goodwin 34th, Christian Eckers 35th, William Seaman 36th, Steve Fogelman 37th, Chris Stanley 38th, Red Phillips 39th, Logan Cole 40th, Nether Decker 41st, and Corbin Forrester in 42nd. Yeah, this was a race for Corbin Forrester to get some points, you know, but unfortunately he's only going to score 1 point. Oh well. Well, anyways, that's all for the truck series at Armory Distribution, and that's all for this week, actually. Yeah, no Siemens Nash series or still up this week. It's just a truck series, but of course, those 2 series will be back next week. At a truck that is quite similar to this one. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, though, if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in whatever I make next.